Hey, did you hit record on the?
I did.
Cool. And then she's getting it for like TikTok and
TikTok.
Instagram. Just because it's a different orientation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. You're doing good so far.
I'm trying.
Yes. Hey everyone, I'm Sheldon Kinsler, realtor in Bel Air, Maryland, and I'm here today with Brittni Webbz, owner and artist of Studio Noir. So tell us a little bit about Studio Noir.
Studio Noir is shop owned by me and my husband. We opened up almost 2 years ago in August, and we are the first tattoo studio in the city limits of Bel Air, Maryland.
So I'm sure there's a lot of steps involved with that.
Yes, lots of paperwork, lots of time.
That's good.
Yeah, but it was worth it. So.
Where were you before this?
I worked at a shop called Timeless Body Arts in Northeast.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And what made you decide on this location, like in Bel Air?
Well, we live near here, so it's local to us, and we know the area really well. We've tattooed in the area on and off over the years, and we just love the area.
That's awesome. How did you get into tattooing?
Oh gosh. So it was kind of recommended to me by someone in my life when I was younger. I've always been really into art. Never was really into tattooing when I was younger because I didn't grow up around it. But that person in my life was like, hey, you're good at art. Have you ever thought of tattooing? And I was like, no, but that kind of sounds cool. So that's how it started.
Nice. And then you just sort of like started with a, how does the whole tattooist journey start?
So it's different for everyone, but I guess the proper way is a tattoo apprenticeship, which is what I did. Kind of just like any trade kind of apprenticeship. I studied under another tattooer. He taught me everything he knew, and I just kind of progressed from there.
How long have you wanted to own your own like tattoo shop or just business?
I feel like most tattooers kind of dream of having their own one day. I wasn't ever in a super big rush, but my husband has been tattooing a lot longer than me, and we both wanted to eventually, but it just happened a little bit sooner for me because it was on the right time path for him as well. But it was a good timing overall for both of us.
What would you say were some of the biggest struggles in opening this shop? Or just owning a shop in general?
I feel like it's gonna sound bad to say this, but it's been easier than I expected.
Good.
I think that everything kind of just happened really naturally for us, and we've been really lucky.
Nice.
It's stressful. Owning a business is stressful. Thinking about money is stressful, stuff like that. But our crew, we've really gained organically, and everything's really just kind of been smooth sailing for the past almost 2 years. So yeah, so just fingers crossed it stays that way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have any pushback, like since you're the first tattoo shop in Bel Air?
Honestly, I expected a lot more. We had to go to a public hearing in with the city council and the Department of Planning, and I expected them to be a little bit more resistant of it, but I had worked with them for months at this point. I had talked to them for long periods of time, trying to figure everything out. No one showed up at the public hearing to explain the idea, so that was cool. The mayor actually is the only person that showed up, and she was really, really cool about everything. She was super excited, and we got a unanimous yes, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite thing about being in downtown Bel Air?
Our location specifically, I love that we're right in the middle of everything. There's this little hustle and bustle here, so it's busy, but we're kind of tucked away a little bit, which I really like. There's just so much around here, so I think that that's great for any business, and just for people to do stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Have you met all the other businesses around you?
Not all of them, but a lot of them. We have become really, really friendly with the guys over at Yorktown Sports.
Nice.
We get our clothes made by them, our shirts and our hoodies and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, so we've become really friendly with them. I know some people over at the spa because our backs hurt all the time. So
Right.
I've gotten some massages, which has been really nice. Said hi to some of the girls at Cosmoprof. I haven't met everybody, but most of them.
Right. That'll come in time.
Yeah, it all
You're
comes
pretty
in time.
new, so.
Yes.
What would you say some of your goals are for the next year, for upcoming years?
So I think that we would like to maybe expand at some point, but I don't exactly have a whole vision for that yet.
Right.
But I do think that we want to expand at some point and maybe get another artist or two in here. We do have an artist who has been guesting with us, and she's going to be on kind of for a long-term guest spot for a couple months, so we're really excited about that. And we do, I think that's one of the things we do like to do and would probably like to do more of this year too, is just have more guest artists in here.
Nice. How many artists do you currently have?
So we have 4. And then we have guest artists come through. We've had a couple over the past 2 years.
Do the guest artists come from like out of state? Or
Most of the time, yeah. Most of the time they're out of state. One of the other artists that I used to work with at Timeless, he came, actually 2 of them have been here at some point, and then we've had a couple from out of state too. It's one of the really cool parts about being a tattoo artist, is that we can do it wherever.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like remote work, but not really remote.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of your accomplishments, because I know you've done a lot on your own.
Some of my accomplishments. Ooh, it's hard for me to talk about myself. It feels weird.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess my biggest accomplishment outside of tattooing is being a mom.
Congrats. And thank you for doing that.
Yeah. I got pregnant with him while I was still at the first shop I was ever at, where I did my apprenticeship. So being there was great, because I started my apprenticeship, and then I grew and I became a mom, and then ventured out on my own. I was in a magazine once, so that was pretty cool.
What magazine was that?
It's on the table over there. It's called 247 Inc.
Oh, nice.
Magazine. So I was in that a couple years ago, which was exciting.
Did they write like an article about you? Or?
Yeah, there's some pictures, a little article, questionnaire. It's pretty cool. And then last year I won my first award, so that was fun.
What award was that?
I won an award for Best Black and Gray Tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was a fun one. I got first place, and the award's like the coolest thing ever.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's a dumpster fire.
That's awesome.
Before the convention, they posted pictures of them making the awards, and I was like, if I ever win an award, I want it to be that one. It's got a little candle in it and everything.
Oh wow! So you can actually like light a candle in there.
Yeah, it's an actual dumpster fire.
That's really cool. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. So do you have any social medias for the shop, or personally, like how can people find you?
Yeah, so I have an Instagram. The shop has a Facebook and an Instagram as well. So it's just Studio Noir Collective. And then mine is Brittni Webbz Tattoos.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then all the artists, I guess, have their own.
Yeah, we all have our own Instagrams. They're all listed in the bio of our shop Instagram.
Okay.
So you can get to us pretty easily. And then we have a website too, which is studionoircollective.com. And if you go there, under tattooers, you'll see all of us listed, and then there will be a button that says profile, and when you click it, it'll take you to all of our Instagrams, where you'll see all of our lovely tattoo.
Oh, nice. So they can check out everything.
Everything.
What does the process look like of booking a tattoo? Like, can they just walk in and get a tattoo, or?
So our shop is appointment only. We don't do walk-in tattoos here. We do have walk-in piercings.
Okay.
Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we don't do walk-in tattoos. They are appointment only. We have a form on our website that you can fill out. And basically that just gives us all the information we need, just as if it was like an online consultation pretty much. And we get that form through email, and then that starts the whole booking process.
Nice.
So it's pretty easy. Sometimes there's a little bit of a wait to get an appointment, but I think all the artists here are definitely worth it.
Great, and that's a good thing. You have a wait, so you have a long client list, which is good.
Yeah, it's built up over the years, which has been awesome. I still get new clients all the time, which is also great. But I mean, there's people I've been tattooing for 4 or 5 years who I've tattooed in 3 different tattoo shops at this point, and now my own, and it's really, really cool.
So they just follow you around.
I've had so many people follow me around, which is always so humbling.
Yeah, that's a cool feeling.
Yeah, it really is.
So what has been your favorite piece you've ever tattooed?
Oh,
if you kind of pick a favorite.
That is a really hard question.
I know you've done a lot.
I feel like it kind of changes a lot. I have a couple color tattoos, which I don't really work in a lot anymore, that are my favorite. I did a really cool back piece on someone who's now my friend, not only a client, but a friend. And it was like a neo-traditional face. One way looking up, it's like a pretty lady, and then looking at it the opposite way, it's kind of like a evil guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
so
super cool.
So that one is probably one of my favorites as far as color goes. As far as black and gray goes, God, that is so hard. I have a lot of lady faces that I really love. I just did one recently that was a bug with a lady face on the inside of the body, and
oh wow,
I was real happy with that one.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I have fun with stuff like that. So anything bug, and lady face. I collect dead things. There's really no
No
other way to say that. Yeah.
Right. What would you say your specialty is, if you have one?
I would say, I just call it black work, dot work, stippling, whatever you want to call it, is I guess my specialty. It's what most people come to me for. I do other stuff. I do lots of things. My apprenticeship, I was taught you learn how to do it all. But that's kind of something that I focused really hard on and people started coming to me for. And so over the years, it's just become kind of what people, I would say, kind of know me for and recognize my work out in public when they see it. And that's what I usually get asked for now.
Is there anything else you want people to know about Studio Noir or about yourself?
I feel like the best thing about our studio is the people that make it the studio. The artists here are great. It's me, Brittni Webbz, Jesse Knuckles, and Jesse Wilson. Jesse Knuckles was the first artist to join us. Obviously, it just started as me and Billy. And originally it was just going to be us for a while. We weren't really focused on hiring anybody at the time because we had just started and we're like, we have no idea what owning a business looks like, how this is going to work. We have no idea what we're doing. But we ended up running into her and things worked out really well with her. And then Wilson came on a little bit later, and I just don't think the shop could ever be what it is without them. Love them, appreciate them. They are just as much responsible for what this shop is as me and Billy are.
That's super cool.
So I think that's the best thing about it.
Right. So you have support and you're all friends and
yeah, and I think the best thing, or I don't know if that's the word, I think that you should always tell people that work with you or for you or around you, like when they're appreciated and how much you respect them. And I think that's one of the things that we kind of all do to each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of shops can have weird environments sometimes between tattooers, but I don't know, it's just been really, the best word I can say is organic, and it's just been natural, and we all respect each other, and I think that's the best thing about it for me.
I just hope it keeps up with the same like vibe and everything.
Yeah, I think that helps too when it comes to just how the clients feel in here. I think one of the biggest compliments that I receive, the most common thing that my clients tell me at least, is that they feel really comfortable in here, which is like the most important thing. You want people to be comfortable and feel welcome, and I think that that's why. Even if it's not in an intimate area, which sometimes it is, but even if it's not, I mean, you're coming here knowing that you're going to be in pain. Nobody wants to be in pain.
Right.
But tattoos, they don't feel great. So you want people to be as comfortable as possible in an uncomfortable, situation, because it is uncomfortable to get tattooed.
Right. So do you have any advice for someone looking to get their first tattoo?
The best advice that I can give is drink lots of water, be well rested, and eat before you come in. Make sure you eat before you come in, or bring snacks with you. We personally usually have snacks here for our clients, and we usually have water or sodas and stuff like that here too, and a big old candy bowl.
Nice.
But the best thing is just to eat and drink water. Come comfy, be comfy. Whatever you can do.
So don't wear like a full suit to get your
No,
tattoo.
yeah, wear comfortable clothes. Wear clothes you don't necessarily care about, because sometimes ink can get on them and it's not going to come out.
To you.
Yes, I did. It spilled all over my shirt.
Did it come out or?
Oh no, tattoo ink doesn't come out. So wear clothes you don't care about.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. And I like your shirt, by the way. I just saw it on the wall too.
Yeah, this is
Nice.
one of our shirts. This is my 6-year-old drew this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got these made for our 1 year last year, and then all the proceeds from the sales of these shirts went to the Grayson Foundation. And that is a local foundation that donates money to families who have loved ones with autism, to help pay for any of their supports or therapies or anything that they need.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what these
Awesome.
shirts are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me today and telling me more about yourself and the shop.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, of course. And for everyone watching, next time you're in Bel Air, I would say stop in and get a tattoo, but stop in, visit her, and then make an appointment
Come
to
say
get a tattoo.
hi, have a consultation. Stop in anytime.
Yeah, it's right in the heart of Bel Air, so it's easy to get to. And yeah, I guess that's everything. So thank you so much,
Thank you.
and I'll see you guys next time.